farming thing you gave.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I ain't gonna do no sponsors. Fuck it. We're gonna drink straight out the bottle. Fuck shots.
Bottle, the cup's right behind.
Okay. These right here. I really don't condone these cups.
No.
They're not biodegradable.
Ready? Turn. Ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, assholes, fucktards, dickheads, and everybody in between. Welcome to tonight's episode of The Drunk Show, what we be doing sometimes. I'm your host, Grant, and with me, as always, is
Butch Baby, aka Rick James, bitch, and please use the motherfucking bitch. Also known as Pinot Grigio when I'm out there fresh. Also known as Boogaloo Jones, baby. And you got to say it with so much conviction. It's Boogaloo Jones. Also known as Richard James Esquire. DDS. And DDS stands for the Diggle Down Soldier. Also, if you ladies don't know, also known as LB Dingus. And the LB stands for long black. You know what Dingus is. And if you ever catch me up in Canada, they just call me the BBC. Well, I'm glad y'all can join.
I got that one. I never took a second.
Yes. This is the only time in the world, and this time and space where gravity ceased to exist. Only here, because we are the gravitational pull that brings you all to us. Yes, it's time to get down and dirty, nitty gritty. This is the time where you can get drunk right before that week comes along. So let's get to it. Sponsors, we are none.
Say hello to Trackopedia.
Track. I'm gonna go ahead and get this first shot going down. Before we get to everything, we got a nice little thing we're gonna be getting into. And I wish I could have got someone to tell me the newest thing that's gonna come on. I talked about that car last time.
Mm-hmm.
And but yes, no, that's something else. To the windows,
to the wall,
to Trackopedia, and the Drunk Show. Oh, the after.
Yeah, the aftertaste is what you get you.
Yeah.
Oh, baby girl here, Amanda's here taking care of our check. Thank you, Amanda. You're always here taking care of us.
Tell me what the thing going on Monday.
Thing going on Monday.
Who's coming?
Oh yeah, tomorrow afternoon. Ladies, oh shit.
Yeah.
I almost forgot. Tomorrow afternoon. Actually, I need you to pick me up from work tomorrow then.
Yeah.
Because I have to go straight from work to over to the other side of Atlanta, where me and Butch are gonna go meet up with Tommy NC 2010.
That's right, Mr. Why So
Serious. There on the west side.
West side, baby. Yes. It's horrible. But something about it brings me back to my old college days.
Oh shit.
I get you boiling inside. I'm not gonna even show y'all what we're drinking.
Yeah. It was my mistake. I went to the liquor store and said we're gonna try something new. And
well, this young man is he likes to try new stuff. He thinks because when it comes in a glass, it's high class.
Mm-hmm.
And he grew up in a time where this just really wasn't at his liquor store. And I'm afraid to show it to you. Some of you we call it rot gut. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it around. This is by far is a step above Taco Vodka. Oh, but as a service to you all, we will muscle it up.
Yeah, I'm actually drinking it. I just have to drink it a little bit slower.
Oh, it's horrible.
Or else we're gonna get some extra comeuppance on air.
Yeah, we can't have that. Yes. I'm gonna go ahead and get straight to it. Oh, first like.
Oh yeah. Hey, those of you coming in, hey, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Make sure you like, comment, share. If you want to support the channel, you can go to recklesstv.spreadshirt.com, buy some of the merch. Or you can go to patreon.com/recklesstv and become one of our patrons.
Please.
Because we need to buy more liquor. That's more better than this. Because this is almost intolerable.
Very much so.
Yeah.
I have to send a text right quick. 1 second.
All right. He's technologically illiterate, so it takes him a little while to do simple things like send text messages. But Butch is going to go over some of the sports stuff that's going on right now. Oh, there is a big sports thing that came up the other day, which I didn't get a chance to discuss with you yet.
Mm-hmm.
A removal from a very popular player from a very popular sports team.
Please elaborate.
Dez Bryant.
Oh, he's been gone.
Yeah, he's no longer a Dallas Cowboy.
Yeah, he should have been gone years ago.
Hold on. I'm not in any stretch of the imagination a Cowboys fan.
Mm-hmm.
But I got to give credit where credit is due. And Dez Bryant is an elite player.
Well, first of all, Dez Bryant came into the league where, and it was, I want to say it was his luck. He came into the league where most of the cornerbacks were on their last leg, so he was killing. But his last 4 years, Dez Bryant really didn't do shit. And once, especially the last two, actually, once Tony Romo was gone, he didn't really do anything. He only runs flies.
I mean, you're right. It doesn't seem like him and Dak Prescott have a.
Well, the problem with the thing what it is, he only runs one route. So if you only running flies and post corners, I mean,
it worked for Randy Moss.
Yes, but Randy Moss at age 35 was running a 4.2 still. I mean, he's down to a 4.6. He's not even getting separation. But what I do want to talk about.
Okay.
First of all, I don't know Javante the Tank Davis. This is boxing, you all. He won his match. They say after this he should be fighting Vitaly. I'm bad with the pronunciation.
Lomachenko, yeah.
Yes, that's going to be the fight of the of the year, and it probably will go down right towards the end of the summer.
Okay.
Because they have to have. It's going to take them. He's with Bob Arum. So I think, and it's Bob Arum and Mayweather Productions, Productions, whatever it is for the fights.
Yeah, I got you.
They're not good friends after the Pacquiao fight.
Okay.
But if you did not see the Bronner Vargas fight, now I had to go to bed, so I watched half of it. Man, when I got to work today, I caught the last 6 rounds. When I tell you, if Vargas had power, he would have knocked him out. Now, watching the fight the second time, I noticed a lot of those blows he was throwing were getting blocked and parried. But Adrian Barnes, can we play this without just play it?
No, playing boxing is not.
No, it's just a commentary, the post-fight.
Yeah, but that's still copyrighted.
But shit, they got it on.
We can talk about it, but
can you provide the link?
I could. You bring me the link and I'll pull it up.
Okay, let me tell you something. Adrian Barner, I know he's supposed to be a showstopper and it's all about entertainment, but he really did some fucked up shit. Now, he did talk bad about Vargas, how he beat his ass, told him, look, I beat you like they beat Martin Luther King. I beat you like you stole something. I beat you like you skipped school and your parents caught you.
My phone low.
He also said, what was it? Let's take it to Cleveland where I'm from because there's all these Mexicans out here and y'all booing me here. We got let's come on out there. We don't eat tacos out where I'm from. Come on out there to Cleveland. I mean, he really went off and went off on his promoters, the CEO of Money Team Management.
Really?
Leonard Ellerby. He is out of control, people. Really is. But hey, I know plenty of you all are watching the game, so I really need to get a charger. So,
oh no, you're pretty well charged.
LeBron will be leaving Cleveland this year, so get ready for that. You bringing up
the one thing I was mentioning outside.
Mm-hmm.
Conor McGregor was, he's known for talking trash,
right?
And there's a fighter that apparently said that they wanted to move up, right? But Conor McGregor decided that he was going to go ahead and put out there that he was going to say something really, or he was going to do something really bad to the man. I'm trying to pull up what the exact words was.
Well, here's the thing about Conor McGregor. He is. I don't think he would. I think he needs to leave MMA alone.
Why?
He's not as hungry. After you got to understand, Conor McGregor made over $30-something million, I think, on this fight with Floyd Mayweather.
Hold on, wait. Conor McGregor's been arrested.
Yeah, that was on the last show we talked about.
Oh, this was 1 day ago.
Again, he's an asshole.
About something he did in New York.
Oh, he's an asshole.
But apparently, Conor McGregor was talking shit about somebody who was moving up to his weight class.
Mm-hmm.
And basically talking about if the dude moved up, he would eat him for lunch or whatever like that.
I mean, Conor's good.
Mm-hmm.
I think more of anything, he's a student of the game of fighting.
Mm-hmm.
But like with him and Mayweather, I noticed Mayweather was he was so much faster than Conor. And they do have a thing on YouTube. You ought to check it out. It's basically they slow the fight down in slow motion.
Okay.
So you can see actually what happened. And me personally, I think the fight was fixed.
That's a harsh statement, sir.
Between Mayweather and Conor, I'm gonna tell you why the fight was fixed.
Mm-hmm.
If you watch the fight, they're fighting, they get in a clinch. Conor starts hitting Mayweather in the top of his head.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't even deduct points or nothing. So I knew the fight was fixed. I seen punches that Conor telegraphs a lot of his punches, and I seen that. So but then again, in MMA, you got to stand square with the guy. So that's a whole different ball game. But let's go ahead and get into some of the current events.
We're going to do the current events. And the thing is, I'm going to do them backwards from the way I normally do.
Okay.
Right? I'm going to start with the health ones.
Okay.
All right. There's two big ones in health out of the three I see here.
Mm-hmm.
The tri-state area. So I guess that's New York, Pennsylvania, New Jersey.
I think it's New York, New Jersey.
Yeah, and Pennsylvania.
Is it Pennsylvania?
Yeah. The health officials in New York issue a measles warning for the tri-state area. I haven't heard anybody with the fucking measles in fucking forever.
Well, here's the thing. When you say the measles, right? Which is measles actually are a common thing.
But that's something that we get inoculated for as kids.
But you're right. But you got to understand, a lot of parents, since they're
against the inoculation.
Well, they said what happened was YouTube. You got to regulate a lot of this. On YouTube, they have for years, I want to say the last 4 years, been coming out stating that Fears, my man.
The Superman World War premiere footage is up, guys. I hope you check it out.
Yes, we will. And do a reaction.
Yeah, we'll check out Fears' channel and look at the Superman stuff.
But what happened is, for many years now, and time flies so fast, but I'm not going to even say 4. It has to be longer than that. They have been saying that.
Shit, Gorilla Strong, what's up? What's up?
Man, we about to take shots. Well, I will.
Yeah,
he has to get up early in the morning, so he's slow roasting today.
Oh shit! And Amanda says hepatitis A in Kentucky and Michigan.
Hepatitis is that's the reason. Well, let me get on the measles and all that. Okay, before you go to school, you got to take. Oh, first of all, to Real Strong, Fears. All right, before you go to school, you got to get vaccinated.
Yeah, the MMR shot, which is measles, mumps, and rubella.
Okay, now what happened was they were saying that the vaccinations is what's giving kids autism. That has been going around. Now,
I think it's more of a rumor than anything else.
Well, see, it's just, you got to understand. And listen to me, Drunk Show, as one of my favorite sayings is, hear me and hear me well.
That's going on t-shirts soon, guys.
Yes. What it is, news, CNN,
the media,
MSNBC, people don't watch your. The only reason you watch your what's the name news, your local news, is for the weather.
Okay.
All right. A lot of people watch MSNBC, CNN, Fox News, right? Well, they're not reporting the news anymore. If you ever look at it, they're doing debates.
Okay.
So people has turned from watching news to YouTube. And nobody, because you have so many average people giving opinions on stuff, and they're not doctors.
Speaking of news, what would you think if me and Butch did a news show? Would that be something you'd be interested in? Doing a news show?
I'm glad to see if we can get a with our subscribers. Can we get a survey on that?
Yeah.
Now here's the problem with that. A lot of people are going to YouTube to look up things. Me myself, I have done the same thing.
But the problem is, once you hit YouTube, you end up going down a rabbit hole sometimes that you can't get your way out of.
Well, see, here's the problem with that. I talked to a doctor about that. Now, there's it's a guy. He goes by, I can't think of his name at this time, and I have to look it up on my phone. He's a doctor, and he's giving out medical advice on things that you need to eat and do, right? What's you say?
I said, put it up on your YouTube and Twitter pages, boss.
All right. So he's going out giving all this advice out on stuff, right? And he says he's a doctor. Well, guess what? He is a doctor. He's a doctor of chiropractic.
Oh, wow.
So that's the problem. Whenever you see things, okay? Whenever you see things that people say that are good for you, what you need to do is type in whatever it is, say clinical studies of whatever it is.
And look at the benefits.
No, you have to say clinical studies of whatever it is, and then you type in .org or .gov. And what that's going to do is going to give you a actual study. Now, some of the studies will be in overseas, some will be here in America.
Well, speaking of studies, okay, I'm glad you said studies, because the very next thing I was going to say.
Well, I do want to say this too. For as you said, measles and stuff like that, the only thing that has been cured
Polio.
is polio.
But there are now, according to something I saw not too long ago, there have actually been new cases of polio.
Correct. But nobody wants to take. YouTube has, and I think it's a conspiracy, that's just me. YouTube has scared people from going to the doctor.
I think it's a combination of YouTube and the actual media. Because YouTube is literally just another form of media. But on studies, a new study just came out. You see people that are trying to prevent diabetes drinking diet soda? Said diet soda. New study says that diet soda may still contribute to diabetes, even though they're not using the high fructose corn syrup or the sugar.
Well, initially, they were using saccharin, I think it was.
Yeah.
And it was found to give cancer. But the problem is, if you ever noticed, most people who drink diet sodas are fat.
Yeah.
And you know why?
Well, you know what Trump said?
What?
Skinny people don't drink diet sodas.
They don't. But you know why? Here's the thing. Your liver, your thyroid, I think it's liver, thyroid, both of those regulate your weight. And your liver is the size of a football. Deflated.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna say.
Okay. So what happens is when you drink or breathe in or take illicit drugs or eat foods that are not right, your liver cleanses that. And if it does not know what to do with it, it stores in the liver. That's why you see people with a big stomach and skinny arms and skinny legs, and you can't figure out how the hell the fuck are you that big. But next.
All right, moving on. I'm I'm not sure if you ever heard of her,
but
R&B singer by the name of Beyonce. You ever heard of her?
Is Beyonce and Queen Bee the same?
Yes, Beyonce and Queen Bee are the same person.
The one who's married to Jay-Z?
Yes, that's her.
Yeah, I'll probably get in trouble for this. She's a great entertainer, has good songs, but personally, I don't think she can sing that well. Well, go ahead.
No, but she has been named Queen of Coachella because she did have two great performances.
I have to cut you off for that.
But hold on that. I want to say this.
I didn't see the second one.
Okay, but
I didn't see any of them. But I'm sorry, as a man, I just don't think men should look at Beyonce. But that's just me.
But I'll tell you what, Coachella's generally known as a
what is
Caucasian event.
Okay.
Right? But Beyonce performed there and she tore the roof off that motherfucker. And it was an outdoor thing, so she brought her own roof and tore that own roof off.
Okay.
But
okay.
It's like the ratio of African Americans to Caucasians is small. Okay?
It was more
Caucasians. But Beyonce can go out there and do that. And that's awesome to me because like the Oak Ridge Boys couldn't come to downtown Atlanta, a black show, and then do the same thing. So Beyonce crossing a whole lot of barriers.
Well, let's get something straight. Old groups like Bon Jovi, the Police,
Aerosmith.
Oh, definitely Aerosmith. Believe it or not, they are a lot.
Beyonce, but you're fired. Who doesn't like Queen Bee?
I like her. I do like her. I do. I think she's a great entertainer. Actually, the first Coachella she did, that a lot of those kids or those guys who were playing the drums and doing all that stuff, they came from my high school.
Oh, really?
The actual guy who put on, like, he was the director, he was the band director at my high school. Ron, my brother, supposed to be could actually get into that if he wants to. You know what I'm saying? But here's the thing: when you say she's there's a small group, ratio group.
Yeah.
What you gotta understand, you live in the South, and over time we'll get better because I found out that there are more. My sister, myself. We listen to a lot more alternative music than R&B. I think R&B is garbage now. I think Queen Bee is probably the only one amongst two or three other people, but she's the only one that's doing constant good music. But you got to understand, Aerosmith had a large following of African Americans.
Even before Walk This Way.
Before Walk This Way. They got great music. Hell,
I see. I wouldn't have thought that. I would have thought that Walk This Way with Run DMC would be what crossed them over.
Shit, Red Hot Chili Peppers was real big. You must understand.
I like them. Damn, what was that song? The one that I gotta get and put it in you.
No, the one Californication is probably the one that you really remember. But he had was it I don't know. No, that was the other one. I don't know.
That's
feel like I did that day.
Yeah.
Take me to the place I love. Take me far away. Now you gotta understand. Back in the day, MTV was the only one showing videos, so that's all we had listened to. I mean, the great musicians have followers from all races.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Although you got to understand, a lot of us don't listen to that music. Our parents don't. So the kids got to listen to different stuff. But as time is moving on, where you have every race is starting to be in every social class, you're going to have, matter of fact, you have young kids. I mean.
No, well, I have young kids. And I found myself the other day. And this made me feel old, okay? My son sitting out there, his friend stayed the weekend over here. They was out there listening to music in the living room. And I come out the room, I was laying down taking a nap, got up, come out, and I'm like, what are these guys listening to? I heard this stuff before, but I don't like that stuff that going on. I don't know the little boy's name, but he do this song called Gucci Gang. And I was like, what the there's nothing to. I'm like, what is y'all listening to?
Well, here's the thing. My sister said this too. I'm glad you said it. My sister said, you're gonna find more African Americans listening to alternative music for the simple fact they're talking about something. I'm not going to debate that. I'm not going to doubt that, and you ought to listen to it. They have some great songs. I'm talking about beautiful songs. 1 second, please. You all.
That's me. I got it.
Yes, you take that.
Hello. Okay. Yeah.
I can't believe Coachella had on
there. Come to my first. Come to me first.
1 second, you all, because I don't know why he didn't walk off and take the call and deal with that. I mean, for real.
Sorry.
Oh, excuse me. 1 second. 1 second.
Oh.
But yeah, you're gonna start seeing a lot more of that. Earth, Wind, and Fire didn't make all that money. As a matter of fact, I tell you what, Black Panther didn't make all that money just because black folks went out and seen it.
Black folk made all that money because of the hype.
But black folks went to the movies.
Yeah.
But there was a lot of other people who said that was a good movie.
Yeah, it was a great movie. And there's actually a thing that I watch on YouTube called Screen Rant, where they talk about movies. And it actually upset me when I saw a video that they had on there. I didn't watch the video because it upset me.
Amanda, I did want to tell you this. We are in the playoffs at this time. So we're probably going to miss a few folks showing up. But we'll get them on the next week. Well, will it be next week?
Next week, no.
Oh, yeah.
Next week, I'm in Orlando next week.
Okay.
But hold on. Let me finish with these up. You know who Amy Schumer is, right?
Yes.
The comedian actress. Her in the box office, I Feel Pretty, her new thing that just came out. It made 3rd place at the box office this weekend. So that's surprising. I wasn't expecting her movie to do that.
I guess after what
Trainwreck?
Actually, I think it was Trainwreck. I think that was a pretty good movie.
Trainwreck wasn't that bad.
You know, oh, by the way, speaking of movies, I went and seen this movie today, and my girlfriend dragged me to the movie because I'm real cautious about going to the movies with her. Mm-hmm. She drags me to chick flicks, you know, but she's a real, she says, this is something you're going to like. It's suspense, mystery. I can figure out damn near anything. Mm-hmm. If out of 10 movies, all right, and it had to be about, you have to find out, you know, the plot and what's going on, because, you know, they try to switch it around. Out of 10 movies, 8 of them I can figure it out. Den of Thieves, that movie, you have to take a look at it.
I'll be sure to watch that this week. We'll talk about that by the next week's show.
But this movie, Traffic, is what's it? TR. You know, my spelling is terrible right now. It's like spelling banana. It's hard for you know. If my mom had a gun on her, and I said, spell banana, I would be all fucked up. Like tomorrow and receive. It's all fucked up. But anyhow, Traffic is about women trafficking, right? Now, it's a black movie with Omar Epps, Paula Patton, and I don't remember.
You had me at Paula Patton.
Now, here's the funny part about it, and if you get a chance to watch it, the good part about the movie is you will be cussing the characters out. I believe any movie that makes you show emotions is a great movie. Fellas, take your girl there. Women, make your man take you there. You'll like it to a certain extent. You'll be upset. I mean, I'm talking about upset with emotion. Like, bitch, how could you do that? You know what I'm saying? You want to, I'll never do that shit. You look, and hear me. I don't know how it is in where y'all from, but hear me everywhere down here in the South. black people talk through the movie.
Yeah.
But I was in there with white folks, and they were talking through the movie, and all of them were like, "Bitch, is you fucking crazy?" So go see it. Traffic is spelled traffic with a K.
Oh, Traffick. I
think that one F.
Okay.
Okay.
Technology news.
Okay.
You know how everybody's having an issue with Facebook and how much personal data they have on you?
I'm glad
it has been found Google's got almost twice as much personal data on each and every one of us.
Okay. I'm going to start with Google.
Okay.
I want you all to do this for me. I want you to talk about a subject, right? And you keep announcing this subject for about 5 minutes.
Okay.
And then go into your Google search and type it in and watch it jump up.
Oh, yeah. Especially if your phone's...
Google, you gave Google permission to listen to you.
Google, what a joke.
Google,
hey, hold on. Google owns you too. Relax.
Look, Google listens to you. When you turned your phone on, most of the time they say, hey, you need to do, give them access to all this shit.
Mm-hmm.
They listen to you. They watch you. Whenever you have your phone, I know me and your girl gonna get your women to get mad. Turn your phone down. They can that's Snowden. Snowden, his name is
Snowden.
He was right. They can watch you at any given time. Believe that. But for as technology wise, let me tell you something. Someone hacked into my shit.
Mm-hmm.
And here's the funny part. You know how on Facebook they have people suggesting people you may know?
Yeah.
Do you know they have my page up there as who I may know?
Oh, wow.
Yes. Next.
All right, business news.
Mm-hmm.
Starbucks in the news again.
Mm.
A customer finds a hidden camera in the store bathroom.
Okay. All right. Good people. I'm going to tell the truth if nobody else is.
Okay.
That shit that happened with those 2 black guys that got locked up.
Yeah.
First of all, I must say this.
Did you watch the videos on it?
Yes, I
okay.
did. All right. First of all, there are many people who show up to Starbucks and just sit there. That's number one. All right. They do have a policy where you can sit there and not order anything, which is a great policy because if you sit anywhere long enough, you're going to order something.
Okay.
All right. That's fine and dandy. Okay. The manager asked you to leave. Okay?
Okay.
And see, here's what I have an issue with. This isn't your fucking house. Hell, this ain't even your partner house. If I ask your motherfucking ass to leave, get the fuck on. But okay. You want to press the issue. Not a problem. Not a problem. The police are called. They ask you to leave.
Hold on. Did you get the time frame here?
I don't give a fuck.
No. Here's the time frame. The gentleman walked into the store, right? One sat down, one asked to use the bathroom. Then they were asked to leave 2 minutes after being there.
Okay, again. Maybe I'm missing. Everybody's missing something. Okay. Whenever you run a business.
Okay.
And if I run a business. This show is my business. And which is both our, how can I put it? If he brings somebody on and he has the right to say they can stay and I have the right to say they can leave. But here's the thing. If this was my show and I bring a controversial guest over and he wants to be here and he starts insulting Amanda. I say, hey man, you gotta get the fuck out. Motherfucker, you gotta go. Yeah. I don't give a fuck how you look at it. If somebody asks you to leave their establishment, you got to go. But then you wait till the police show up. And the police say, hey, you got to get the fuck out of here. Leave. We'll talk about this shit outside. Then you want to say, I'm not going nowhere. Oh, Mr. Billy Badass. You wants to stay in the goddamn store and the police ask you to leave. Because here's the problem. I don't give a fuck how y'all look at it. If a black man comes and tells two white boys to leave somewhere and they don't leave, okay. And they don't jump on their ass, that's their prerogative. If two white boys ask me and him to leave and we say no, and somebody else's establishment, not our property, oh, you're gonna get what you asked for.
Okay.
They got what they asked for. There should be no fucking problem.
But what's that have to do with the new news?
Oh, what a shit in the bathroom?
Security camera, hidden camera in a bathroom, in a public bathroom.
Motherfuckers probably going in there doing drugs or something. I don't know. But look here. The problem is this. If you're putting a hidden camera somewhere, 9 times out of 10, it was a setup. Because here's the problem. Ain't nobody, no manager, no employee, unless employees are disgruntled, it has to be a customer putting it in there. A hidden camera. You hear the word hidden. That's some tomfoolery going on. Man, I'm not going to even get into that shit.
Okay. And here's something. Sir Cardinal.
I'm doing one for you, sir.
Say hello, gentlemen. Sir Cardinal, thank you for being here.
And we got to drink this old nasty ass shit. You know what? This staying at your fucking house, too.
Okay, woman fined $500 for saving a free Delta Airlines snack.
Said what?
Would you like some elaboration on that one?
There's got to be a plot to this shit.
A Colorado woman is facing a $500 fine from U.S. Customs and Border Protection for saving a free apple she received as a snack from Delta Airlines on her way back to the United States from Paris.
Oh, she tried to sneak it through customs. Oh, yeah, you can fuck, bitch. Yeah, you deserve it. Period, point blank.
She tried to get an apple through customs.
Oh, you stupid as fuck. I'm going to go ahead and elaborate a little bit on that one. I must say this. I bought my girlfriend a Amazon Dot.
Jeremiah.
Oh, shit.
Jeremiah T is here.
My man. Could one of y'all find Yakov, please?
Man, I ain't seen Yakov in a minute.
All right, so my girlfriend I bought her Amazon Dot.
Okay.
And I asked him what a doofus was.
And Nathan just got here too.
God damn.
Nathan.
Nate, you going to be in on this.
Jeremiah.
And I asked her what a doofus is. It says a person who is stupid and ignorant.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what that bitch was. She done lost her fucking mind. How the fuck you gonna try to sneak a snack, some peanuts, through customs? She ought to be goddamn. They should not have arrested her.
Should have given her a dummy smack.
No, they should have not arrested her. They should have found wherever they were in that city or wherever they came into. They should have found the man who had the biggest shoe and bought him a steel toe and kicked her square in her ass. Next, please.
All right. I don't know much about this one, but the title is, apparently there was a funeral that Barack Obama attended as well as Melania Trump. And Barack Obama made Melania Trump giggle and smile at the funeral.
That was today.
Yeah.
That was Barbara Bush.
Okay.
George Bush. And you know what? I gotta give that lady props. I'm not gonna lie to you. She was she's a thug. She's straight gangster. Them motherfuckers told her about all the shit she had to go through to live. And she told them, man, fuck y'all, man. I'm gonna get it how it go. You got to give it to her. That's a real live gangster right there. Barbara Bush, and my hat and my heart goes out to you. Next, please.
All right. World news.
All right.
Iran's foreign minister warns that the nation will restart their nuclear activities if U.S. does not leave Syria alone.
Huh. Ain't that some motherfucking shit?
Jeremiah would like you to take another shot for him.
No problem, sir. That shit they talking about, I must say this. Go ahead and let them have their nuclear program. I mean, look here. The thing that I don't understand about the nuclear program that everybody's talking about is this here. The big three really was the big two, but China jumped in it.
Mm-hmm.
The big three, man, I'm not going to say America has it. I'm not going to say Russia has it. But I can promise you this. Each and every last one of them got a place where they can go where if China decides to launch, Iran decides to launch, or whoever decides to launch, we got a way of touching them just like they touch us. And here's the problem. If you hit the center of America and kill half of us, we're going to kill you too. So, I mean, who's going to be left? So that's a bunch of bullshit. Let them have it. But see, here's the thing. They're talking about, was it Iran?
Mm-hmm.
The reason they're acting that way is because of Israel. That's some shit that, hey, I'm not going to lie to you. It's something that Israel did some fucked up shit. I mean, I'll probably get fucked up for this one. But I'm going to say it. Yeah, them motherfuckers went in there, I think it was 1964. Went in there and kicked these motherfuckers up out their shit.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They've been doing some foul shit. It's some people over in Israel that don't belong there. And I'm not supposed to say that, but they don't belong there. They never was supposed to be there. But there's some people who've been evil and not living up to the covenant that they said they was going to live up to, and they've been nasty. But I'm going to leave that alone. And you didn't hear me say it, so I'm going to be cool because I'll probably get in trouble for it. But fuck it.
Okay, Amanda says we would destroy anything before it touched us. They can try. Which one of us taking the first smoke?
You go ahead.
Right.
Be quick.
Because you're going to have to run out in a minute anyway.
Amanda, let me tell you something. And nobody is gonna launch no nukes. That has no shit going on. Let me tell you something. That's some fucking bullshit. That's just some shit that, you know, y'all, well, we don't understand. That's just to get a seat at the table. You know what I'm saying? If you got a big gun, I got a big gun, ain't nobody gonna shoot nobody. Ain't nobody gonna do shit. That's some gangster shit. You know what I'm saying? The real shit is how you can keep people alive and kill the other man. And it's virtually impossible, so it ain't going to happen. Period, point blank. So let the motherfuckers get their shit. Period. I mean, it ain't going to hurt nobody. I mean, what else? What? Nuclear weapons is something that was designed way back in the 60s. Do you not think they got some shit that will goddamn fuck you up? A long ways. So that's some bullshit. Period, point blank. I wish this some bitch had left my he did. Hold tight. I can pull it up. Oh, yes. Jillian Conway says, ask about her husband anti-Trump tweets. Let me tell you something. Jillian Conway, well, I think that's that bitch who rise or die with Trump. Hey, I'm not gonna lie to you. I respect that broad. I respect her. When I tell you this broad here, hold on, I gotta get over here so I can see it. Nobody would try that, can't talk if they did. You know how it is always. Let me tell you something. Well, I'm gonna say this and I end it with this right here. Check this out. I think it was back. No, it was back in when Reagan was president. They had we had the Star Wars program, and we agreed that we would discontinue that program, and they would discontinue the nuke program. That's when it was us against Russia. All right. Second of all, they're not going to even come over here. They are superpowers. They got to follow the Geneva Code. They're not doing shit.
Not all countries.
No, the only countries that don't follow the superpowers follow the Geneva Code.
Yes.
The ones who don't are what they call third world countries or uprisings. They try to buck like ISIS and the Taliban. And to be honest with you, Trump is such a fucking idiot and don't have no
tact,
political strategy in the way he do shit. That's why you're gonna find a lot of shit goes on. You must understand that Russia had back, maybe tell me if I'm wrong, had back Vietnam back in the day with weapons and things like that.
I think so.
We backed the Taliban when they went to war with Russia and broke their asses. It's a money thing, but it doesn't really matter. Cool. But you ain't got to worry about it. And Jillian Conway, isn't that bitch who she was the one who
she was right there with the president for the longest.
Oh yeah. Look here, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Hey, I remember her when she's
the one that would spin everything.
Man, let me tell you something. Whenever you got a motherfucker, look here. She was fucking that motherfucker. I'm telling you.
I don't think so. I think she was just ride or die.
Look here, man. Hey, look here, man. Let me tell you something. One thing I do know about women is once a woman believes in you, she'll go all the way out for you.
Yeah.
But one thing I do know about this, once you got them fucking one, she'll lie for you in a heartbeat. And she'll go against every motherfucking policy there is. And that bitch still goes against. And I'm gonna tell you something. If you gonna have a side bitch, it better be like motherfucking Jillian Conway. I'm telling you right now, here and now. Jillian Conway, that bitch there, she all right with me. She ain't did nothing wrong. When they had the Black History Month, when that motherfucker just got made president,
yeah,
and that was last 2017, he had all them motherfucking niggas up in the motherfucking goddamn White House in the Oval Office. And this bitch is on the couch.
With her feet on the sofa.
And no shoes on.
And then one of them black folks say nothing to her.
Man, they knew what it was. Oh,
no, but the funniest thing out of that whole meeting was the fact that Trump had come out right after that talking about how good of a job that Frederick Douglass was doing.
Look here, man. Trump don't know shit about black history. Because he don't need to know about black history. That's it. That shit is for us so we can have some, just like the Mexicans have pride in themselves. Mm-hmm. It ain't for white America. But I can tell you this right here by Trump that I do like. Mm. If I was a millionaire, I'd be voting for his motherfucking ass right now.
Because that's the president for you.
Yeah, correct. You know what I'm saying? That's what he does. That's what a lot of people don't understand. But I hate to say it, a lot of, I must say, it had to be white men sat up there and voted for him. Not only did they vote for him, and a lot of co-workers, warehouse workers voted for him.
But I still have to say this, though. As far as the votes from the people, Hillary did win the popular vote. Hillary Clinton won the votes from the people.
Who give a fuck?
But Donald Trump won the votes from the Electoral College. That's what matters.
It comes from small states. A lot of the states who carry most weight are the ones who are warehouse and iron workers, blue collar workers.
Yeah.
But see, here's the problem that a lot of them miss. Obama came in and told them straight up, those jobs that you have are gone. The best thing I can do for you is offer you education.
Into a new field. Yeah.
Not really a new field, so you can keep your job.
Okay.
Here's the problem. Blue collar workers, and I myself look at myself as a blue collar worker because I hate education. I literally hate having to go back to school every year or every 2 years to keep up what's going on.
Okay, now you're a blue collar worker. Well, you know what I do.
No.
What would you consider me?
Wait. You are a blue collar worker by way of if it has to do with doing a job, but you are a white collar worker by
position.
Well, by position, but you when it comes to education, for you to get out there to but then again, you like the shit, so you're a white collar worker. But personally, I have no problem getting education. Mm-hmm. All right, I like it as long as I ain't got to do the homework with it. But here's the problem: a lot of people that voted for Trump are people who do not like going back to school because that's why they got the job as soon as they got out of high school.
Okay.
And he told them the truth but lied. He lied to them. He said, we're going to keep the jobs here. Yeah, we're going to keep the jobs here. But at the same time, same thing Obama said. Go get education. You got a plant that has 1,500 people. Mm-hmm. And technology is there. Whereas what it took 6, 7 people to do.
One or two.
It don't even take 1 or 2 anymore. You got a robot that can do it.
No, but the 1 or 2 people are the ones that are maintaining the robot.
Well, the ones who are maintaining the robot is someone that stays. If we're in Ohio, he stays in motherfucking Atlanta. It just flies up there to fix the robot or programmer. You got to understand something. You have a satellite that's 1,000,000 miles away, and they're fixing it without putting their hands on it. So he fucked them over, and he fucked them over by way of feeding them horse meat and telling them it was steak. Right. And the reason you didn't hear a lot of black folks, the civil rights guys jumping on him, was because he used to give them money. Trump ain't no fucked up nigga. Although his tactics is bad and people going after him, but if you had money, because 50 Cent voted for him. He had money. He's out for the money, man. But what you got?
Hey, go smoke.
But hold on,
you go smoke, and then I got some questions for you when you come back. So go ahead and hit your cigarette, and then come back, and I'm gonna ask some questions for you from me and the audience. All right.
I mean, this shit here. Ugh.
I know, but yes, it's on the thing out there on the table. All right, so yeah. We've hit the 10:30 mark. It's the end of the first hour. So, hey, make sure you take this moment. If you haven't yet, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe, share us back out again. Okay. We got our second hour getting ready to get started. We're going to finish up a little bit of this conversation because I do have some questions for Butch about the stuff we were just talking about. If you got any questions for him, make sure you throw them here in the chat. Yeah, my apologies again for not really taking the shots with Butch tonight. I do have alcohol in this cup. I do have that in this cup. I just have to drink a little bit slower, and I had to mix it with something because that stuff, when I tried to take a shot before the show just to see if I could handle it, that shit was about to come right back up. So I had to adjust the situation a little bit so I could adapt and overcome. And I also have to be at work at 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. Yeah. I'm going to work slightly hungover for y'all. Remember that. Butch is off on Monday.
Fuck you.
But anyway, with all the stories that we just discussed, one of my biggest things that I did want to point out, one was the Beyonce at Coachella. Beyonce did her damn thing. I saw the first performance.
You're fag.
Hey, I watched the first performance on YouTube. The shit was pretty damn
fag.
good. Shut up.
Man, don't look at that. You're a fag.
I don't give a damn. I ain't gay by any stretch of the imagination.
He's a fag if you watch that Coachella.
I didn't watch the whole Coachella. I went on YouTube to see the Beyonce performance.
And how are you talking about it?
Because I saw the performance, damn it.
Yeah, you're a fag.
Whatever. But anyway, tomorrow when I get off work, Butch and I are headed over to the west side of Atlanta. Like I said before, we're going to link up with Tommy NC 2010, shoot a little bit of video, and have some stuff for the channel, some stuff for this channel, some stuff for his channel. And then there's another YouTuber that's going to be out there. I forgot the gentleman's name, but he's going to be out there as well. So we'll see about getting some stuff there as well. But yeah, we're still on the drive to 1,000 subs so that we can move forward with the channel. Do have some more new stuff coming out. We're getting a name together, but I know that y'all like the reactions that Butch and I do, but there's going to be yet another reaction show starring Butch and his lady. And they're going to be reacting to certain, I guess, YouTube videos or whatever they decide. Reckless Cooks will be coming back very soon. Reckless Eats will be coming back very soon with some new episodes. We're just waiting for these vacations to get over with.
Reckless Cooks has not been there because somebody, his work schedule fucks up him doing the camera work, but we will get it back together. Reckless Eats, if he ever get his shit changed and we can get together again because of our work schedules. But I tell you what, if you all can get us what, 100,000 subscribers?
No, 1,000. We're trying to get to 1,000.
That's just for a little money coming in. If we can get 100,000 subscribers, y'all put the word out, and I promise you, I'll send you advertisement with T-shirts. If you can get that going, we will dedicate our whole life to this shit.
Yeah.
Now, give me the next. Oh, by the way, this is quite funny. I seen it was not funny. And I don't know how the fuck this shit happened. And do you know there was a shooting at a Waffle House?
Yeah.
And what's funny about it, and it wasn't a black guy. And here's the thing. I got to find out where it was. He was arrested near the White House.
So it had to be Virginia.
But the thing is, I did not know they had a Waffle House up there.
Yeah, Waffle House starts in Virginia.
Oh, wow. Oh. Is she laughing at us?
No, she's watching RuPaul's Drag Race.
Oh, yeah, I can't do it. You might as well go in there and watch it since you watched Coachella.
Oh, shut up.
That don't make no fucking sense. It's like my girl be trying to get me to listen to what's that little bitch name who when she popped me with the back scratcher, say little bitch, you want to
Cardi B?
Yeah. She be trying to get me to listen to that shit. A man should not listen to women's music.
Hold on, there's only one song that I am a fan of, or two that I'm truly a fan of, that have Cardi B in them. And you already know what they are. There's Motorsport and what the fuck is his name? Deuce. Grown Up Deuce.
You talking about
Bruno Mars.
Well, here's the problem. Bruno Mars, okay. Because her verse really sucked. But here's the problem with, and they don't really play a song like that on hip hop radio that we listen to. But here's the problem with when you listen to, and don't get me wrong, I used to listen back in the day to the Fugees. All right. And Lauryn Hill used to rap with skill.
Yes.
And her verses was unisex.
Okay.
If you're listening to Motorsport and a man listens to it, and you listen to it long enough, you are sitting up there rapping the woman's verse.
I've never found myself doing it. Oh, and no, I'm sorry. It's not Motorsport. It's the one fucker then I give her money.
The
fuck
white,
with me and get some money. That's
the white boy, yes.
That's a white boy?
Yeah, it's a white boy song.
Oh, okay.
Now they remixed it. Again, if you listen to that song long enough, you're rapping her voice.
Because her verse is "fuck him, then he gives me money."
Yes, and you're rapping it. If you listen to anything long enough, you're rapping that.
I've never found myself rapping her verse.
You do it in your head.
I bob my head to her verse.
Yes, and you rap that voice. I mean, you're not going to admit it on camera. I don't mind. Yeah, I know you're not. And you know how I know? There's a song. It's the only song I love by Amanda probably could tell me the name of it.
You love the door open.
Oh, there's a song by Beyonce. It's called The Wedding Song. It's talking about somehow how I love you, this and that. And I can't even remember it right now, but I had listened to it so much, I was singing that shit.
Because you're gay.
No, you're a fag.
You're gay.
But a man should not listen to that. All right, here you go.
Oh, that was the last of them.
We got
Waffle House was the last one. I don't do all of them.
Okay.
I do the relevant ones.
All right, we have a movie coming out
this week.
This week, well, starting tomorrow. Well, I guess the week does start on Sunday.
Week starts today.
Infinity War.
Which and I will be there to see it and hopefully do the review that evening.
I can tell you this, that Infinity War will be good as good as McDonald's sweet tea.
That's pretty good.
But it will not give you what you think you're going to get.
Okay, I want your opinion on this, okay? What are you... Give me a couple things that you're looking for from the movie and a couple things that you are hoping don't happen in the movie.
All right. I can't give you what I'm looking for the simple fact I take that back. If fans, if you ever watched a fight with two boxers that are fast, quick hands.
Okay.
That is the most boringest boxing match there is for the simple fact neither one of them want to get hit. And both of them are sitting up there fainting as if they're going to punch. And the reason why most fast boxers are counter punchers. All right, you throw a punch, I block it, and I'm coming back to hit you when your hand is going back after you extend it.
Mm-hmm.
They have so many superstars in this movie that there's no way for you to write a script where the public can hold their attention.
That is actually one of the things I was concerned about. It's too many characters for it to be consistent.
Correct. So here's
and be easily followed.
Now, what you're going to get is a lot of punchlines because you have a lot of people in there who have dry punchlines and juicy punchlines. You're going to get that. But there's no way to show everything unless, and you have to understand, one of the best movies ever made, if a lot of people don't know, was Malcolm X. It was a great depiction of his life. All right?
Okay.
But it was a 3-hour movie. And people lost concentration. You're in there drinking soda.
Also because Malcolm X, though, although it is you.
Excuse me, your people. Hello.
But yeah, I'll talk to him.
No, I gotta come back with that.
Okay. But yeah, what I want to say about that, Malcolm X, yes, although it was a good movie, I believe Malcolm X, the reason he says that people kind of fell off during the movie was because that movie did build quite slowly. I mean, it was telling a true story. It was telling an accurate story, and it was filmed great. But I think that in that movie, the story was told a little bit slow. But I don't think they have that luxury with Infinity War. They're going to have to be fast in order to keep the audience engaged. But what I'm looking for in the movie, I'm looking for some of the characters coming together that I haven't seen before. Like, I'm looking forward to the interactions between Tony Stark and Star-Lord. I'm looking for interactions between Rocket and Ant-Man. Okay, and even Rocket and Tony Stark. I'm looking for the introduction of Captain Marvel. Let's see. I'm looking to possibly see Coulson again, because Coulson, as far as all the Avengers know, Coulson's dead. But in the Marvel Netflix series, which is connected, Coulson's still alive. They know it, but the Avengers don't know it. I'm looking to maybe see some of those guys, even though they said we're not going to see them. Feige says we're not going to see the Netflix guys, but I think they can squeeze them in there. And I'm pretty sure there's some characters like the IMDb shows Silver Surfer. So I'm wondering how they're going to incorporate him. And I'm looking to see some characters that we haven't seen yet. There's two movie battle with Thanos for Infinity War, and then Avengers 4, however they're going to name it, is going to be the first one. Infinity War is going to close out a chapter, and we're going to see quite a few people die or be gone, and then we're going to start anew with Avengers 4 to move on with the next phase in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. That's the shit I'm looking for. Shit I'm not looking for is actually, biggest thing is a lot of those characters I don't want to go nowhere because I've grown to like them. But yeah, man, the Friday, baby. But me and Butch actually going to see it Thursday night, and we're looking to have the a non-spoiler review that we're going to do right after we see it. We're literally going to go to the movie theater and come right back here and do a non-spoiler, and then possibly go ahead and record the spoiler review and put it out like a week later or something. Because I leave for vacation on Saturday morning. So we can record Thursday, both of them, put one out Thursday night, the non-spoiler review, and then wait about a week and then put out the spoiler review. I'll make sure that we separate them. But we'll see how it goes, because we might just be drunk as hell and just do a spoiler review. I don't know. I'll put it in the yeah, correct. There's not going to be a show next Sunday because I'm going to be in Orlando, Florida. Yes. Doing some awesome shit. Fucked up thing is that I didn't even know. But next weekend is a Playlist Live in Orlando. I'm not going to be there, but I'm going to be in Orlando. Thank you, Amanda. I will enjoy it. It's going to be freaking awesome. Let's see who else is here. I see more people in the watching us than there are thumbs up. So I'm gonna need people here to thumbs up, thumbs down, do something, share, do all that shit again. You know I'm always asking that shit just because we on that drive to 1,000, so we can buy better alcohol that I can actually take shots of, because that one, sorry, I can't do it. And it ain't the heartburn. This is just. That shit just gagged the shit out of me. Oh, I don't like this shit right here. I said, I'm there and I said, try something new in the same price point at Barton's. Try something new in the same price point as that New Amsterdam we always drink, just to give y'all something new. And that liquor store got me. Oh. Yeah, Butch had to run outside and take that phone call real quick. So I'm just waiting for him to come back so we can finish talking about this Infinity War. I know, right? This shit is nasty. That shit gagged the brother, man. Ugh. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out who all's here. So, hey, those of you watching the show, jump in the chat. Hey, give yourself a shout out so that when Butch gets back, I can make him take a shot for you. Do a shout out. So, yeah, I'm going to wait just a second to see some names pop up in the chat so I can say what's up. Oh, Nathan's still here. You've gotten a shot, Nathan. You're not getting another one. I'm waiting. Oh, yeah. That did it right there. That just opened up the gut. Nathan, Fears, Jeremiah, Carnival, Amanda. Gorilla, Trekopedia. Ugh. Oof. Oh, here he comes. We can see how much bullshit he's talking. Right about now. There you go.
Now,
I want to know, what are you? You've said what you're not looking forward to. What are you actually looking forward to in the movie?
Well, I didn't finish about what I'm scared of about the movie.
Okay.
It's going to be a bunch of quick shots and quick stories. So with that being said, I think the audience will be sitting up there lost. So you will have to look at the movie 2 and 3 times, or maybe 4 times to catch a lot of the things that's going on.
But a lot of the new interactions are going to be great. Like imagine Star-Lord and Tony Stark, them two together.
Well, see, they're punchlines, so that'll be the jokes of the movie. But this is what I am looking forward to. There will be a lot of action.
Yes.
A lot of what happened on that?
Oh, no. Doing a roll call.
Okay. There'll be a lot of action, I do believe. There'll be some jokes.
Mm-hmm.
But all in all, I really think the movie is going to be pretty much dry.
Ooh.
And the reason, again, I say this, there's no way you could bring that many characters. I mean, boss characters, people who could carry movies by themselves and be able to make a movie with them. It's just like the NBA All-Star or the NFL All-Star. It's a bunch of bullshit. Really, nobody looks at it anymore because you think you're going to see your best people, but somebody got to get fucked. A lot of people got to get fucked. It's like it's one ball and all these super guys.
Do me a favor. Google how many characters are in Infinity War. How many superheroes are in Infinity War?
You already know.
No. Google it real quick because I know it's quite a few. But I'm trying to think of a movie that had a lot of characters in it.
Mm-hmm.
There's one. Pulp Fiction had a lot of different characters in it. And that movie was able to be followed greatly.
Okay. You say they had a lot of characters
and a lot of scenarios.
Okay, but
they were all centered around one entity.
Yes, but at the same time, Pulp Fiction had a lot of has-been characters. Samuel L. Jackson had not even made it up to his pinnacle yet, his peak. John Travolta had been gone. He just was coming back. Bruce Willis had a little small spot. Uma Thurman, well, she never was a big character. I mean, what movies did she ever really do? And then you look at
Kill Bill.
That was
after.
And then you look at Ving Rhames. I mean, he has been doing bit parts his whole career. I mean, so really that wasn't going to happen. But for his Infinity Wars, I really feel that, first of all, a lot of the fans energy has been drawn out of them from Black Panther. And now you're going to bring this big ass shebang. It's like me and you. It's like our fans right now. We're getting fucked up on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
and then we decide Monday we're gonna do the same thing. There's no possible way.
People ain't gonna be able to hang.
You ain't gonna be able to hang. So I can tell you this: it's gonna be, it's not gonna be as good as you think, but because you have so many people who are invested mentally into the Marvel business, it will make money. And here's the thing: somebody got to die. That's the only reason why they're going.
Well, I'm absolutely certain that quite a few of people are going to die because this one, the Avengers: Infinity War, this one is the end of the current phase of Marvel movies, right?
Well, hold on.
And then the next one, Avengers 4, is the beginning of the next.
Well, I must say this. They're going to make that movie where it has to be two of
them. They've already said that.
So if that's the case,
the first one is the end of the current chapter. The second one is the beginning of the new chapter.
All right. If that's the case, that means a lot of people should die.
Yes.
And if they don't die, then a lot of people are going to have to walk off.
Amanda said R.I.P. probably Captain America.
Yeah, the only reason why Captain America will be written off is because, and I did my YouTube studies on this one, he is tired of doing this. So I don't think he's going to sign his next contract. So he's finished. Hulk and Spider-Man are loners.
No, the new Spider-Man is not a loner.
He's with Universal, but Marvel Studios has contracted work with them, so they won't be killed. Tony Stark's.
I think Tony's gone.
I think Tony Stark's will not be gone. I think what's going to happen is they're going to make it a way where they have to transfer either they're going to transfer the character as he's going to retire and give it to someone else, or they're going to bring someone else in because Robert Downey Jr. is getting old.
Yeah,
it's just like Wolverine.
Yeah, they don't want to. If they redo the X-Men franchise, they are going to have to recast Wolverine.
Well, see, that's the problem. They right now they fucked up with Wolverine. They got us used to him for what, 10 years?
But no, they can do it without fucking up, and here's how, right? The current Marvel Cinematic Universe, right? Thor, Captain America, all this, Infinity War, all that is set up in Earth 616, right? It's a dimension.
What?
They could always since they've given us Doctor Strange and introduced us to other dimensions.
What?
They can actually do stuff as long as they are careful about it, and it be a new X-Men in a new dimension.
All right. Well, let's get something straight. The average person,
okay,
right? And we're gonna go off of somebody that was born between the age of 1970 and 80. All right. Majority of them was not into comic books.
Okay.
Some of them were, but a lot of them wasn't. I mean, they were introduced to it, but they wasn't.
The 70s weren't a real comic book time.
So
80s and 90s were.
A lot of people found love for the X-Men and the cartoon.
Okay.
All right. So with that being said, nobody knows these stories. Nobody knows that when they had the Logan, when he died.
Yeah, but that was Old Man Logan's story.
But a lot of people don't know that Logan had virtual, like, different dimensions that he was in. Nobody knows that.
In different times.
Right. So with that being said, like, Logan died and Logan, Wolverine died. All right. Nobody knows that cartoon, I mean, that comic book was something totally different. He has sons. He has different shit. Half of them don't even know who Bishop was.
Okay, yeah.
So when they see the black guy who what was that when it was when
Wolverine went back in time, the black guy was Bishop.
They know him.
Bishop was one of my favorite characters.
Yeah, but they know him from the cartoon.
Well, I knew Bishop from the comic book,
but a lot of people don't. See, that's the problem with Marvel. All right, like a lot of people watch Black Panther, but I guarantee they didn't go back and do the history on it.
No, I had never read the Black Panther comic book.
But at the same time, the Black Panther comic book, like when Killmonger got killed, where he died, right? Truth be told, he never died. He has came back several times in the comic book as somebody. So
in the Marvel universe, the Marvel comic book universe, nobody's ever really dead.
Yeah, but here's the thing: if you ever go to the Cartoon Network, you can see Infinity War.
Oh yeah, you can see it via cartoon. The cartoon.
Yeah, but also I'm a big Star Wars fan. They have a cartoon that explains everything.
Oh yeah.
But here's the part that a lot of people don't know. Unlike Marvel, Star Wars, right? And this gets back into this alien thing I've been telling you all about. In Star Wars, right? I was in Kroger's the other day. They have she was a Jedi Knight. Was a pale-skinned gray lady. Had these things that came down, looked like pigtails, but it was horns on the end of them. They have a book about her. When what's the guy who did Star Wars?
Lucas?
Yeah, George Lucas. When he wrote the book, I think he wrote some books, but at the same time, do you know he wrote everything in detail? A lot of people don't know.
Oh yeah, the entire Star Wars universe is highly detailed.
Highly detailed.
Yeah.
Now, wait, before you go, and I say alien technology, right?
Okay.
The phone. How equipped is the human mind when, as of right now, they did come up with the red phone, and that's just recently. But the actual phone, since the first Apple phone touchscreen came out,
okay,
other than them shrinking it, do you know that the phone has not even evolved?
Yes, it has.
Memory wise,
no, they've got different kinds. They've got the phone that'll wrap around your wrist.
Oh, well, that's not out yet. Okay, so I'm talking about what we can buy. What has changed with the phone? See, and we're moving past the movies, I understand. Alien technology is here where you couldn't believe how deep it is.
See, and after I smoke, we're going to get into this because I do not believe that it's alien technology. I think that it's human imagination, that somebody that imagines something, they eventually work to create it.
All right, before you go, let me ask you this. Right now, other than what you have seen on the movies,
okay,
how far could your imagination go? I mean, right now, we have not created anything for the public. I'm talking about the average man. With all the technology, all the motherfucking shit we have, nobody has created anything that has made it 2 or 3 steps up past what we have.
Well, I'm going to rebut that in just a second.
We don't even have as of right now, 30 minutes, yes. Yes, yeah. I know, 30 minutes, yes. Right now, as we speak right now, we do not, the car is becoming electric, but yet everybody wants a combustible engine. And We don't get me wrong. I know there was a guy who came up with a way where you can spray gas into the engine as a mist and it will burn, and you have zero lost emissions. And this is true. Remember, the gas companies are hiding it, but still, we're working off gas. We haven't had anything at this point right now that a human mind could make better. Hell, Windows has not evolved at all. At all. Windows. I mean, it's basic shit. I mean, basically, it's more of what people need as time changed for as spelling or this and that. But nothing has changed. I can guarantee you this. Alien technology is out there. And it's based off of gold, magnets, if you want. If you ever get a chance, look up it's called an SEG generator. Check it out. Nothing has changed. The phone will never change. Actually, they have a cricket phone. They say looks like a band on your arm, and it shoots the screen on your arm, and it's a touch screen on your arm, but nobody has seen it. Japan, I think it was, or China came out with a new cloaking device. How the fuck are you capable of bending light? It's impossible. You have to have something. So what I'm telling you is, it's a lot of shit going on when it comes to alien technology. You ought to take a look into it. Also, please stop using styrofoam cups. They are not biodegradable. But then again, guess what? There's no such thing as global warming either. I didn't tell you that. It's a bunch of shit. You ought to look at this on YouTube. You got to check this out. It's called something about the Anunnaki. Type it in. It'll come up. It'll blow your mind. A lot of people don't know the human race is based off of a biological. It's a biological machine, and if you want to get yourself right, all you got to do is take this stuff called monatomic gold, or all right. 1 second.
Oh, yes. Red Solo cup next show. We don't do red Solo cups. We always do the white cups.
No, we will.
Oh, Bush does have a red Solo cup we can use.
I got two of them. Then no, just one.
I think you got two of them.
I gotta find them.
But yeah, we went to the thrift store. About once a month, me and Butch run to the thrift store just to find some awesome shit. Eventually, the drunk show is going to be held in the bar at Butch's house. But every time we go to the thrift store, we're looking for cups and shit for his bar, glasses, and the old German giant mugs. But we found some nice red Solo cups that I think you guys will enjoy seeing us drink out of. A little bit better than the drunk show glasses. But hey, somebody tell me in the chat what the heck Butch was just talking about, because I went outside to smoke a cigarette and missed it. Because he done got off damn subject again. We was talking about Infinity War. That's what the hell he was supposed to be talking about while I was gone. And I come in, he's talking about something. I never know what the hell that man talking about. Show go off on tangents and shit. See above comment about my cup.
All right. Yeah.
Styrofoam non-biodegradable. Oh, okay.
Yes. Do not use styrofoam cups. Actually, this is the product of killing the earth. It does not disintegrate.
Well, it does the way that I deal with it.
It does not. Period. Point blank.
My styrofoam shit gets destroyed.
Even when you burn it, it's fucked up.
So me burning.
Well, I must say this. What my studies have done.
Okay.
All right. I can tell you this. There's no such thing as global warming. As you was going, there's no such thing as it. All right.
I'll listen to you.
Okay. Dig what I'm about to tell you. The earth wobbles when it spins, all right?
Okay.
Just like I can't think of the little thing we used to play, gyroscope. Remember the old gyroscope? It wobbles as it spins, all right? Now understand something. We have seasons ourselves.
Okay.
Now, if we're looking at it at a small scope, all right, that when the earth goes into summer, spring, and fall, right?
Okay.
As we look at it at a small scope, you think the earth may tilt this way or tilt that way. Just imagine 1 inch. How many centimeters is between 1 inch, right?
Okay.
Now, if you look at that, that's the difference between our seasons. Now, look at the Earth's seasons when it's on a global scale. Okay? So, as you look back in history, when they go to Antarctica or the North Pole and they dig into the ground and they pull all these samples out, and they'll tell you how many seasons we had at this 10,000 years ago was this, 10,000 years ago was that. Okay?
Okay.
Now, we had the flood, of course. But see, we can still go back and find out past the flood.
There have been many floods.
Right. See, what a lot of people don't understand that stories that you hear as a child, you have to ask where they came from and what's the meaning.
Is that kind of like the not trying to get into a theological debate here, but the biblical story of Noah's Ark?
No, I'm not.
No, I mean, I'm talking about how that was a very similar story before that time with different characters.
Well, here's the thing about Noah's Ark. Yes, it was a flood. All right. And everything in the Bible that we listen to or you read,
mm-hmm.
there hasn't been any proof of really nothing in it. But I can tell you this, that childhood stories of Jack and the Beanstalk.
Okay.
And in the Bible, it'll tell you, well, actually, there is proof in the Bible. I take that back. I got to take that back. There is proof in the Bible. You just got to know what to look for. They have, you remember the story of Jack and the Beanstalk?
Yes.
They have right now in the Bible that says, I want to say they in the New King James Version about how the giants chop down the trees. Now, here's the part that a lot of people, and I sent you the link, and if you still got it in your phone, we're going to go over a little bit on this because I got two things I forgot I wanted to bring up. I want you to put that link into the chat, and I want them to look at it.
You're going to look it up because my phone is too dead to be searching stuff.
But hold on.
I just want to clarify. You're talking about the giants in the Bible, which was according to the Bible, the Nephilim, the mix between the human women and the angels.
Right. Now, with that being said, I guarantee they say they chop down trees, right? There's a link he's going to put in there. I want you to look at it. There are things that we look at as mountains, but they really are ancient trees.
Oh, yeah, I remember that thing you said.
You have to understand something. When wood petrifies, it turns just like stone. So a lot of people don't know that it was. This world has been around for many years. Now understand something. They was talking about, I say they because I read a lot of shit, and I watch a lot of shit. They were talking about a lot of cities that was in the sky. Now understand something. The trees, we got trees now.
Okay.
The redwoods are the biggest trees there are. But they had trees that was the size of cities. And they show, and I'm going to pull.
I think you sent it to me on Facebook.
Yes. No, it was, it wasn't that. It was, what's the name? Trying to find your name on here. But you have to take a look. He's going to put it in there. It's called Giant Trees. Put that in there for him. I want you all to look at that. And the second thing I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to get back on this, there is a link in Facebook. I want you to type in Stevie Wonder Can See. Did you watch that? People, Stevie Wonder has been fooling us for many years. He can see. I promise you. He can see. But yes, back to that. This world has been here for many years. Imagine this. Dinosaurs. You know, they say, oh, you're living in the last times.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine what they mean by the last times. You know when the Aztec calendar was supposed to end, I think it was
2012.
Right. Do you know what they found out what happened?
Well, am I correct in them saying it wasn't the end of the world, it was just the end of a certain age?
It was the end of a certain age. It actually shifted. I'm going to tell you how dumb people are. All right? I was born in December.
Okay.
Do you know that once the earth shifted, that there's a new constellation? But because a lot of people didn't want to accept it,
mm-hmm.
that they did not speak on it. I was born under the sign Sagittarius. But as of now, I'm not a Sagittarius. If whoever was born on my date, they're not Sagittarius. You are born under what sign?
Leo.
9 times out of 10, well, I say 50-50 because I don't know what the new dates are. You're probably not even a Leo.
I still am.
I'm not. And I was born on the actual date of the main from the 21st of November to the 21st of December. Supposed to be Sagittarius. I was born on the 7th. So hell, I'm not even a Sagittarius anymore.
What do you know?
That's another sign they came up with. But what I'm telling you is there's no such thing as we speak right now of global warming. There's no such thing as I'm not going to get into it, but there's a lot of things that aren't real, and there's a lot of things that are real. But there are some fucked up explanations in it. People got the story wrong. Yes, and we're gonna wind up in just a second. Excuse me, I have a business I still have to run. I'm sorry. And he's not answering, so fuck it. But
let me do what I was doing there.
But you have to watch this Anunnaki thing. When I tell you people, hear me and hear me well, you're killing yourselves. You do not know what do you need to eat. You don't know what you need. You gotta watch a lot of that. Now, don't get caught up in the religious part. Just watch about what they're saying about the world. They say that by I think it's 2025, the world will have too many people. Oh, that's some bullshit. There's no global warming, period. You see right now it's getting cold. Now, I have not seen Nibiru that they talk about, Planet X, but at the same time, from what I see...
Feels like Sagittarius.
No,
that's the old one.
Yes, you need to look at the new one. Go Google new constellations.
Yeah, yours would be 20 Scorpius.
Yes. You're not what you think you are. The Egyptians aren't what we think they were.
And I got moved to Cancer.
But you got to understand something. The Egyptians, right?
Mm-hmm.
The ones that we see. Actually, remember when we were in school, they showed us these they said caveman paintings.
The Neanderthal paintings, yeah.
There's a thing called knowledge. I think it's called Knowledge Before Time. And it's a guy named, it hit me in a minute. He broke it down and he showed it and he looked at it. And a lot of those things he was showing were satellite pictures. Black holes, things of that nature.
June 20th, am I not a Gemini? June 20th now is still Gemini.
Yeah, was it June 20th through...
Yeah,
the whole.
Because now it's 20 June through 16 June through 15 July is Gemini.
Yes. It's all changed. That's why there's no such thing as global warming. Now, you really want to hear something that'll blow your mind?
What's that?
All right. There are more species on this earth that are reptiles than there are species that are mammals.
I can see that.
All right. And
I believe there's more species of fish than there are species of anything else.
Now, here's another thing. What you say to that?
Amanda says, bingo, yeah, still a Gemini. 10 minutes.
Here's another thing to blow your mind. They say that, and when we were going to school, they say that we were created from apes.
Yeah.
All right.
The evolution thing.
And it's funny, though, about that. There's no ape missing link. What I mean by that is you go from ape to up, then human. You have to have something. There's nothing. Even with DNA. All right?
Okay.
Even with DNA. DNA is like a pool.
We can't go with DNA because humans and bananas share DNA.
No, but I'm saying, but even with DNA, eventually a recessive gene or something shows up. There's nothing to link us with them. But I can tell you this. If you look at the world and what you hear what's going on, I think reptiles had ruled the world many years, because if you look at it, they're finding artifacts right now that carbon date back to the dinosaur age.
I mean, and we still have creatures now that could possibly have been around in that age, like one, the alligator gar, right? The fish.
Mm-hmm.
The what you call it? The crocodile and alligator.
Mm-hmm.
The great whites.
Well, you gotta understand, a lot of those is like can't think of his name because I'm drunk. The psychologists say the dominant person survives.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. You have to look at I look at dogs right now.
Okay. Staley O2 and Matthias Ali God, what's going on?
I'll tell you what. if you look at dogs, right?
Yeah.
Dogs started off as wolves, right?
Thank you, Matthias.
Dogs started off as wolves. They have evolved more quickly than their men have evolved.
Through crossbreeding, yeah.
Or crossbreeding, whatever you call it. I can tell you this right here. Since the Bible times right now, we're going since the Bible.
Okay.
Other than a few of us getting tall, all right? And that's just in recent history. Man has not evolved.
I disagree.
You tell me how.
I believe that Homo sapien, us, have evolved mentally.
From what you say, mentally?
Mentally. We've also got physical evolutions that we've gotten over the years.
Answer this. You see two dogs.
Okay.
Greet each other. They see each other. Some of them fight, some of them don't, right? You find two mutts, as you know, crossbreed or whatever.
Okay.
They greet each other and they communicate without even talking. How has man evolved? The only thing we have evolved on is the way we think, and which is that changes.
Like I said, intellectually.
But that changes goddamn every day. That shit changes every day. There's a reason for us to change the way we think.
Okay.
You want to say that we got stronger?
Stronger, okay. Faster, bigger?
No, we haven't got stronger. Because the Spartans used to live back in the day. So when it comes to getting bigger, is proven that if your diet is a certain way, then you will grow. Those who are capable of eating a more healthier diet becomes taller. It's not space, it's taller. The only thing we have I could say maybe evolved in was that actually we digressed. Where at one time we used to kick the weak's ass, now we're allowing the weak to be around.
Okay, what about okay, let's use America for an example. There's been a I call it an evolution, right? Since we've arrived in America. There's one group in America that did not gain this evolution, and that's because of how they live, right?
What group is that?
The Amish.
The Amish?
Yes. Let me explain. One of our kids, right? Just born. You have a kid. Mm-hmm. That kid can drink milk from the store, right? That kid cannot drink milk straight from a cow, but the Amish can.
Okay.
Because they've stayed doing that since they got here. Once we homogenize the milk, those of us that weren't Amish, once we did the homogenization process, now we cannot stomach that.
Okay. First of all, the Amish did not come here. There was a religion and a way of thought.
Well, it's a group of people now.
A group of people, and they evolved with other people who came into it. Please read the text.
Oh, it's already been done.
Okay. Second of all, the Amish is not a group that you want to use because the human body adapts to anything. It's just like if
then why did future generations maintain the same trait as the previous generation?
They didn't. Okay, everybody kept the same trait. No matter what, everybody has kept the same trait. The problem is, even when you want to say adaptation is not a evolution. Because you go to Mexico right now, and better yet, I tell you what, you use a dog. All right, I have to use a dog on this one. A dog eats kibbles and bits. I'm talking about for 2 years straight. You give that dog gravy train, and a fucking stomach up. I give you right now, if I give you, you haven't ate pork for years, and then I give you pork, you'll throw up or you'll be shitting on yourself. That's not evolution. That's just adaptation. The thing
that's essentially what evolution is.
No, evolution is this. That I went from being someone who talks to somebody who's capable of communicating through mental telepathy.
That's an extreme evolution.
There is.
But you know what? We will continue the evolution conversation in 2 weeks. That's how we'll start out. All right?
Okay.
Next week, there will be no drunk show because I'm on vacation. I believe he has to work at the same time.
Unless he can set it up, and I will give us a short drunk show. You can set
you know what? I'll see about that. Maybe we can get another host or another co-host.
I get
one. But fish, they don't fry in the kitchen.
And beans don't burn on the grill.
You know what? It took a whole lot of trying
just to get up that hill.
But now we up in the big leagues.
Us getting our turn at bat.
And as long as we live,
it's me and you, baby.
There ain't nothing wrong with that. We're moving on up. Hey, before we leave tonight, hey, make sure you hit that thumbs up button, like, subscribe, share, all over social media. Get us out there. We still on the drive to 1,000.
Oh, hold on. Wait. No matter where you go.
Oh, there you are. If at first you don't succeed,
try drunk.
And I was supposed to say one more thing.
I do want to repeat something.
What's that? Oh,
because it makes a good sense.
Okay.
Because it goes into my last thought.
Okay.
So I have to repeat it.
Okay.
Fish don't fry in the kitchen.
Beans, they don't burn on the grill. Yep.
It took a long amount of trying. With Amber. I'm sorry, Amanda being drunk just to get up that hill.
But now we up in the big leagues.
Getting our turn at that. As long as we live.
It's you and us, baby.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
We're moving on up.
Now, I gotta say this. And I know it's gonna come as a surprise to a lot of you all. But in the meantime,
and as always,
go fuck yourselves.
See y'all in 2 weeks.
See y'all in 2 weeks. Actually, it may not be 2 weeks. We may have something next week. But the Money Man